Assalamu alaikum, students. Hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to complete second half of chapter number 1 of Reader, The Adventures of Robin Hood, and the chapter number 1 is The Good Spirit of Sherwood. Okay, in this chapter you will know who was the good spirit of Sherwood. Okay, first of all, I want to ask you who will recall previous lecture, first half of chapter number 1. Who will recall previous lecture? Just tell me main points. No one? Okay, now listen carefully. Novel begins when King Richard left for Jerusalem and asked Bishop of Ely to take control of throne in his absence. Okay, but King's wicked brother, Prince John, accused him of disloyalty and he himself became the king. King's wicked brother, Prince John, accused Bishop of Ely. He accused him of disloyalty and he himself became the king. When King Richard was coming back to home, he was caught on the way and put into prison. And then John became king and he appointed sheriffs in different towns and counties of England. As John was bad, so his followers were. They accused wealthy men of law breaking. They accused them that they have broken the law, they are showing disloyalty. So, by accusing them, they took away money from them and all the goods of their house. And if someone was not willing to do so, they burnt their houses. One evening, when John's men caught a slave who had killed a deer, that slave had killed a deer, and that slave was actually Much. And he killed a deer to get food for his children. But John said that it was an illegal act and he should be killed for this act. So John's men took him to Sherwood Forest. And what happened to him? Now you will be reading it. So this was the main points, important points of first half of chapter number 1. Okay. So we have to start from page number 11. Who will read page 11? Hurry up, students. Please raise your hand. Okay, Mariam. Good. Unmute your mic.
Oh, that king's stone. So you decided to try a wicked diet, did you? The king's dear. Was there no other way? No, no, Master Shelley. Let me deal justly with him. What of this? What of this Robin Hood of whom tales are told? Some rich land, they say. A young man or nobleman born of some old Saxon family, who, mad full, drinks fed to such dirt as you and your train of lawbreakers, gives the king's ear himself, and has even dropped a purse on the highway before now. Well, where is he? And more to the point, who is he? Tell me, and we shall keep your eyes your way to the gallows one day. I be bound.
Okay, stop here. Thank you, Mariam. Okay. In last line, there's the word gallow. Gallow is a structure where criminals are hanged. Please do write meaning on your book. A structure for hanging criminals, or a structure where criminals are hanged. Another word is used here. Fifth line, human. Human is a nobleman, respectful. Okay, now Prince John is making fun of him. He says, so you wanted to try a richer diet? That's why you killed the king's deer. Was there no other way? And then he mentions the name of Robin Hood arrogantly and asks, who is he? Is he a nobleman of some old Saxon family? The word Saxon means old German people are called Saxon. Okay? Old German people. He is a mad fool. Now Prince John is saying about Robin Hood that he is a mad fool, lawbreaker, and he is the one who robbed a purse on highway. One day you will see that you will also be taken to gallows and then you will be hanged there. That's all about page number 11. He is giving negative remarks about Robin Hood. Prince John is giving negative remarks about Robin Hood, and much is speaking in favor of Robin Hood, and Prince John is giving negative remarks about Robin Hood. Okay, Muzammil, you will read next page.
I know not who he is, gasped Mudge. Robin Hood comes out of the forest. Men say he is the good spirit of Sherwood, and having brought help, he goes away as silently as he came. No one has seen him by daylight. Fog,
Okay, stop
cried
here,
Prince.
please. Stop here, please. Students, please underline it. Men say he is the good spirit of Sherwood, and having brought help, he goes away as silently as he came. No one has seen him by daylight. Line number 2, 3, and 4. Please underline it. Continue.
Fog, cried Prince John impatiently. Take him away and do your work on him out of my sight. These rogues are too loyal for my liking, or for their own good. So four of the sheriff's men dragged poor Much away, while a fifth viewed the glowing irons from the fire which had been his home and followed grimly at his heels. But suddenly a desperate cry, he tore himself loose, snatched a sword from one of them, and made a rush at Prince John. He never reached him, however, for with a sudden vicious vine and arrow sped from behind them and laid him dead on the ground. A good shot, truly, remarked Prince John. I thought I could wish that it had but maimed him. A dead man is no bait for this Robin Hood. Who was it loosed his arrow? He turned as he spoke, and saw advancing towards him from the edge of a glade a short dark man wearing a green cloak over a suit of brown leather. My lord, said the man, bowing very low before Prince John, I am called Warman, steward to the Robin Fitzooth, Earl of Huntingdon. Prince John's smile twisted itself suddenly into a scowl of anger. Earl of Huntingdon, indeed, he exclaimed. I have heard tell of this nonsense before. David Lord Carrick is the Earl. Northumberland's son. What pretense is this? Pardon me, my lord, protested Warman, cringing before Prince John. Hereabouts men call Fitzooth Earl of Huntingdon by right of his mother and the Saxon line of the old earls. He is my master, so I dare not call him otherwise. Prince
Okay,
John
fine.
nodded.
Thank you. First of all, I will be telling you meanings of difficult words. Second paragraph, fog. Fog is a word that is used to express disgust. Then in next line, the word rogues. Rogues is rascal, dishonest man, worthless person. Dishonest person, worthless person, rascal. Then in third paragraph, seventh line, second last line, third paragraph, second last line. Found vicious being cruel. Then in next paragraph, fourth paragraph, second line, maimed. Maimed mean injure, disable, or hurt someone. Fourth paragraph, third line, bait. Bait is prey. Next, fifth paragraph. It begins with the words he turned. This is fifth paragraph. And second line, glade. Glade is an open space in wood or forest. And then third last line of page number 12. Third last line. Steward. Steward is state manager, who is responsible for taking control of property. Earl of Huntingdon. Huntingdon is a town in England, and Earl is a rank of nobility in Britain. Probably in pictures you have seen on television that Earl are wearing a crown of red color. So the person who wears crown of red color, that person is called Earl. So it is rank of nobility in Britain. Robin Hood is a fictitious identity related to fiction, related to novel, but his actual name is Robert Fitzooth. Okay. Okay. Uh, Page number 12, first line, gasped. Breathed heavily while weeping. Gasped. Breathed heavily while weeping. Okay. March is very afraid and trembling with fear. He tells about Robin Hood that he is a good spirit of Sherwood. He helps the poor, and after helping them, he goes away as silently as he came. No one has seen him in daylight. These are the words said by Much. After listening about Robin, Prince John used the words for Robin Hood to show his disgust. So, this is one word that is used to express his disgust. Disgust or displeasure. He further says that whenever these people are in need, they'll do anything for their own good. He says when the people of his city are in need, so they will do anything for their own good. At that time, 5 men come, and they were sheriff's men. 4 of them dragged Much, and one of the men heated the iron. Suddenly, Much snatched a sword from one of them and he rushed towards Prince John. Actually, he wanted to kill Prince John. That's why he quickly snatched a sword from one of the men of sheriff and ran towards Prince John. Until he reached the Prince John, someone from behind shot an arrow and Much fell to the ground. And when the arrow was shot, then Prince John appreciated that shot and he also appreciated the killer, the one who killed. In the meantime, there appeared a man. He was a short, dark man wearing a green cloak. Actually, he was steward of Robin Hood. So this is his physical appearance: a short, dark man wearing a green cloak over his suit of brown leather. This is physical appearance of that man. He said that he is a steward of Earl of Huntington. Earl of Huntington was actually Robert Fitzooth Robin Hood. Prince John got furious and he said that Earl is David Lord Carrick. But the steward continued to say that Earl of Huntingdon is his lord. His lord means Robin Hood. And he further says he is my master. And so I dare not call him, otherwise, I will not say him anything against him. Okay. Okay, who will start next? Who will start reading from next page? Hurry up, students, please raise your hand. Okay, Muzammil, you will read. Unmute your mic. Page 13, Prince John nodded.
Yes. Prince John nodded. I would know more of this supposed Earl, he said in the most cruel and silky tones. Is he loyal, think you, to King Richard? Yes, answered Boreman with meaning in his voice. Richard, Richard, everywhere Richard, snarled John. Richard is dead or as good as dead, rotting in some dungeon. The mad minstrel Blondin will never find him. I am king, king in all but name. This fellow Fitzooth, is he rich? Are his hands white? Once they were white indeed, said Warman, but now only the house and lands of Locksley remain to him. The other lands he has sold. Ha! Then his coffers must be full of gold, cried Prince John. Even I, his steward, do not know that, answered Warman. I know only that he has some secret need for money. Though what is it he keeps to himself, and no one in his household knows except his friend and body servant William Scathlock.
Talk. Okay, fine. Till here. Thank you. Okay, first of all, I will tell you meanings. There's a word dungeon. If you can find the word dungeon, it is underground prison. Dungeon is underground prison. Minstrel. Minstrel is singer or musician. Minstrel is singer or musician. Blondel. Blondel is the name of this musician. Snarled. Snarled means shout in loud voice. Okay, the Blondel, this person was favorite musician of King Richard actually. And who found King Richard after paying ransom. King Richard was captured. So he went there. He saw that there were other criminals also. in that prison, underground prison. And then he was favorite musician. Blondel was favorite musician of King Richard, and he found King Richard after paying ransom. And King Richard came back home in 1194. Okay. When he hears Robin and King Richard's name, when Prince John hears Robin and King Richard's name, he gets furious and says that Richard will be spoiling in an underground prison. And he also asked these questions. Um, is he loyal? Think you to King Richard? Is Robin Hood loyal to King Richard? Yes, answered woman. So woman answered yes, Robin Hood is loyal to King Richard. Then he says proudly, is Robin Hood rich? Does he have many lands? At this question, Stuart answers that only lands of Locksley belong to him and he has sold other lands. Then Robin Hood says that his coffers mean boxes, will be full of gold. Warman, who is Stuart, he says that he knows nothing about this, but only Robin Hood's friend and body servant William Scatlock knows about his property. Okay. Now who will read, students? Next page. Who will read next page? Muzammal, you will be reading because no one is raising hand.
Yes, teacher. From here. Even okay.
Last
It
line.
could. Oh yes. How could I see him unknown? Mused Prince John. If I heard but a word for treason, well, we would see what was in those coffers. And you, my good fellow, should have your pickings if you prove true and secret. Against my master, said Warman, can I betray him? But indeed my duty to you, sire, overweighs all other duties. Then I will tell you how it can be done. Tomorrow, Earl Robert is to be married at Fountains Abbey to the Lady Marian, daughter of Lord Fitzwalter. Tonight he holds a great feast in his own great house of Locksley Hall. All guests will be welcome and no close watch kept as to who they are. If you and the sheriff come disguised as Palmer from the Holy Land, perhaps with some tall tale of King Richard, you will have a ready welcome. I like the scheme, exclaimed Prince John, who, for all his faults, never lacked courage. Come with me, good fellow, and you, Master Sheriff, gather your men and come also. We have little time to waste. Leave the dead dog there as a warning to Robin Hood should he come this way. When they had ridden off into the grey of the evening, and silence had fallen upon Sherwood once again, certain bent and maimed figures began to creep out of the nearby thickets and gather from the body of old Much the miller, which lay where it had fallen near the still smoking ashes of his home. He is dead, exclaimed one of them. Well, better than blinding, these are cruel times. I cried
Okay, thank you.
another.
Thank you, Muzammal. Okay, treason. This word is already used in this text. Treachery, treason. First line, page 14, first line, treason, treachery. Third line, pickings. Pickings mean share. Second paragraph, second line, sire. Sire is a word that is used to address king. Second paragraph, third line, Earl Robert is actually Robin Hood, and Fountains Abbey. Abbey is monastery or church, where Earl Robert and Lady Marian uh, will be getting married. Okay, ninth line, second paragraph, ninth line. Second paragraph, ninth line. Farmers, one who returns from Holy Land. And what is this Holy Land? Jerusalem. Okay. And then last paragraph, third line, bent, first word, last paragraph, third line, first word, bent. Bent mean twisted and maimed mean harmful objects. Maimed mean harmful objects. Maimed figures, harmful objects. Last paragraph, fourth line, thicket. Thicket mean a dense group of bushes and or trees. A dense group, dense, dense, a dense group of bushes or trees. Okay. Prince John says that why could I not know about him? He further says that he wants to see what is in those boxes, what is in those coffers. And whatever you are saying, if it proves true, he is saying to steward of Robin Hood, that whatever you are saying, if it proves true, then you will surely get your share. Steward asks questions. Should I betray my master by telling you all these secrets? Then he tells a news that Robin Hood is to be married to Lady Marian, who is the daughter of Lord Fitzwalter, and this ceremony would take place at Fountain Abbey. Here, Stewart betrays Robin Hood, and for getting his share, he tells all the arrangements and plans of Robin Hood. Okay, because here a word is used when Prince John says he had told all the things to Prince John, and then Prince John said, exclaimed Prince John, I like the scheme. Scheme mean plan. It is in third paragraph. Third paragraph is beginning from with this sentence. I like the scheme. Scheme mean plan. When Prince John hears this, so Prince John says that I like your plans, and I like those plans which are made by Robin Hood. So Prince John likes this plan and gathers his men and master sheriff. So he asks his men and master sheriff that will go there where Robin Hood and Lady Marian will be getting married. Okay, he's also using abusive words he's also using here. For whom he is using abusive word in this paragraph? He is using abusive word for much. Okay, in last paragraph, all of them left in the evening. There was silence in Sherwood forest because it was evening. It was the time for all the insects and reptiles to come out and eat their prey. And who was their prey? Their prey was actually Old Much. At this point, someone said that he is dead. And the other person said, it's better than blinding. To be dead is better than blinding. Okay, that's about page number 14. Who will read page 15? Maria, would you like to read page 15? Unmute your mic.
Aye, cried another, but when the king comes home from the cricket, things will be better. But if he never comes back, muttered a third, then that devil in stone will be king. And God have mercy on us then. Here's that poor lad much, son of a man they murdered, shot another. What can we do for him? The old man went out to shoot a deer, for hunger drove him to it. Which of us can feed this poor orphan lad? There was a general murmur of pity while a boy must knelt weeping by his father's body when somebody said caution. Robin Hood will not let them starve. Look, here comes this man. Will Scarlet carrying a sack? May God
Okay,
and
Mariam, please stop here. Mariam, please stop here.